Ezreal, just play the fights well, front to back it.
But you wanted
And we get Sion.
That's committal. That's what I will say. We went from non-committal with the Maokai and Leona to full committal.
He also got the Scuttle Crab.
Not a bad situation. That's Yuumi with a gun.
Oh, we got a fist fight.
Thank you for coming. You paid to be here, and I already feel like we're the ones that should be paying you. Hylissang gets taken out. Carzzy, though, the 2v2. Noah, the battle, the autos, the Q still connecting from Carzzy. Noah.
Carzzy.
Just getting dizzy. Carzzy manages to make the play happen. Yuumi with the gun, not what we should have been focused on. Carzzy with the Ezreal, much more threatening.
I mean, this is a disaster for jungle department. Cyrus actually not really behind at all, up 5 CS and 50 gold. And they do have first position here on Grubs.
And this is credit to Closer for being able to claw himself back from that position. Jun.
Oh, Hilly might be in trouble.
Nice backstep here. Hilly will be in trouble. Shattering Strike interrupts the initial play. Still has Aftershock, crucially, but the second Q coming in from Sion will get the job done while GX start the Grubs.
And Linces just went in 1v2 on the Grubs and had to flash out. This is an extremely disjointed, a really good kind of bounce back from Giant X here after this horrendous early game.
Yeah, a bit of overconfidence in mid lane from Carzzy. Most certainly. Lot gonna ult, go for the all-in. Nice flash from Knock-Knocko. Lot in trouble now. Hammer form going in, waiting as long as he can. On the E, try to get the knockback. Full channel Q.
Why is
a little bit of extra damage. Why are they just continuing to fist
fight? Why is he getting plus 27 every second? What is happening? Why am I seeing
they can get the Sion out of lane?
The whole lane assignment situation here from GX is very strange. Noah's just running back and forth in river here. I think they really want this grab.
Closer getting poked.
Knock-Knocko flash.
E-flash, Zenith Blade, follow up with the ulti from Leona as well. Closer might be in trouble. Decent damage getting down, but they can't really follow. So GX are going to grab yet another kill.
And now we have a grub fight here, but it's a 4v5. Jackies has TP.
Ulti coming in for the Sion. Nice layering in CC, but they only able to catch out Hylissang. Closer relatively low, but only the Maokai will hit. Now finally the ulti from Noah, but they just walk away. That was the problem we talked about. Good pushback. Instant follow-up. The Arcane Smash. Linces and Chayak. A quick pick onto Jackies. Obviously the non-committal strength, or non-committal CC, her big strength, as we see here, as Knock-Knocko's been caught out a little bit. Relatively tanky. Hilly there to cover. Nice side steps. Swaps back to cannon form. Closer not going to follow up. But the downside is you can't lock up multiple.
If you are playing the team fights well and you have nice cocky movement, as Noah has shown he can have, then you're able to get a lot of work done just through auto attacks and your Qs. But
mounting up, Jackie's immediately getting ultied. Hilly helping his team secure that kill. That was for a ward. They sat there for 30 seconds fighting about that ward. Carzzy may be in trouble now.
What?
Lot's full committing here as Hylissang just kind of dashes over him. The crash down out. All right, this should be the third objective for GX now, which means they will get the feats of strength, the extra.
That's the first.
Looking to leverage his advantage elsewhere on the map. And also, they are going to lose tower for that.
Jun wants to go again here.
Jun is full committed. Well, the thing is, they're losing bot lane tower. They need to make something happen. Noah's ult isn't doing anything because they simply walk away. Jun, one more auto, going to finish the job, and now Carzzy is eat. He's forced to flash out. Linces needs to be ready to body block if necessary. Tower will drop.
They're just A-ramming it.
This is a hard force. Vitality really can't take their time. Jun gonna try to go in on Linces. All of GX full committing here. Lot not really in a position to follow. Ulti now gonna be used. Jackie's isolated. Knock-Knocko instantly goes in. GX determined to make something happen. But so far all that's happened is that they've fallen further and further behind. The play continues. Vitality know they can just keep going. Hylissang, good ult to interrupt. Jud taken down as well. Closer's ult not going to have any effect. This game, brutal. Again, of all the games today, this is one where two teams are fighting for top four. Chayak trying to make the play happen. Has to flash to the side. Noah's ult zoning him away.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the MF ulti is just never going to have great value in this game with how the two team compositions are constructed.
Well, I want to start thinking this out. Wall is a little bit annoying. Makes it really hard for Lot to play this fight from any significant range.
Hilly has a great flank.
Hilly ready to go over, but isn't going to overcommit. Vitality, again, I think pretty comfortable playing this slow. As long as they don't get hit by the Wombo combo, they're not under too much threat. Linces, nice long-range ult, hiding it as long as possible. Only going to catch up one. Good discipline from GX. Only a single member caught out.
But Vitality are the ones getting the poke. Giant X are not able to return any of it.
6K objective still leashed by the plant there. It'll start to get lower. Now trying to zone Carzzy away, forcing an early
Alt?
E. Maybe they can start to follow up the shutdown instantly. Noah now out of the fight. He hasn't even gotten to do anything. Finally, the ult will come down, trading a few kills back, but Nako's completely untouched. Lot is dead. Carzzy trying to find the ult on the Jun, and it will connect. Vitality, a pretty effortless fight. Some blood drawn. Yes, GX find a kill, but it costs them just about everything.
And Vitality are just getting everything. They're just able to poke them down, play it slow, and it looks hopeless for GX. And Carzzy might even be able to cheese him here.
Auto.
And you see he Qs there at the end to get the Triforce proc so that the last auto kills him. Very clean from Carzzy there.
Respectable. A little bit of a delay on taking the Autocon as well to make sure I feel like they know that they're stronger, know they have the stronger composition, so they know they don't have to over-force.
Yeah, I feel like a good clean game where he's kind of more chill, like this one. They're very disciplined, while this one Italy just wants to go for everything. I feel like that they usually start to kind of fall apart and become less cohesive. Oh, Shayak
looking to make the play, instantly gets locked up and will die. But it's a false life. Really wanted to shuffle.
TP here.
Respect, Lot committing, but it's just a false life. They're trying to get a bit more gold out of this. Again, every kill with a false life does give you 200 gold back. Carzzy
getting poked down.
I mean, the thing is, no one can touch Carzzy. They just used all their CC. The roofs have missed. Carzzy just gets to do whatever he wants. He gets to have a field. They will have to back up for a brief moment. Noah does manage to find a nice ulti, only onto one, but it might be enough. Jun isolated, forced to flash away from Nako. He's on a rampage now. Knocked behind in the 1v1, but knocking people out as we get later in the game.
And even though this fight looked decent for Giant X, it's still so difficult as the members of Vitality just do so much damage. The Jace EQ doing half of Leona's HP, and they're on to Nash.
Easy setup. Closer not on a great champ to try and steal this. Still can go for the 50-50. The vision is there from the side of Vitality. Lot active on the map now, but doesn't have a TP because of the earlier play. Closer low health bar. He can't walk up anymore. There's no hope. A single shock blast hits him and he goes down. Baron taken.
Wow.
This is not the game I was expecting.
There kind of goes a little.
Use the connecting words, make it clear. Jackie's unable to defend, however. GX trying to go for the proactive engage there, knowing they need to collapse on one of the lanes. They try to make something happen mid lane. It doesn't work, and they fall further behind. And sadly, that's been the story of the entire game for Giant X. Everything they have tried to do has turned against them outside of a top lane. Yeah, tower fall, third inhibitor will fall. If through some miracle, maybe it's Jackie's. Jackie's trying to go 1v1 with Chayak. Nice flashback safety. Jackie's trades 1-for-1. Actually, not too bad. May delay the what's feeling like an inevitable end, but with 3 inhibitors down,
the Nash buff is out.
If they reset
and get hit by all of the spells all at once. Let's see if they can do it.
Jun starting the fight. Hourglass used. Now going in, Chayak might go down. Noah's still standing for an extra moment, but no, Vitality too damn strong. They're killing everybody in the process. They've taken out the towers. Jackie's running for his life. Hilly wants that final kill, and he'll give his life for it. Vitality tying up GX, ending the split at 5-4.
And for me, this was a game where both teams looked a little bit lackluster in the early game, but then Vitality just took it away. A better draft, a better plan coming into this game, and just looked way more cohesive and way better overall.
Every sloppy mistake the GX made, Vitality were in a good position to punish. Credit to them for finding those angles. GX back to the drawing board. They already qualified for playoffs. It's not the end of the world. But of course, you can vote for your Kira player of the game at X, or at LEC on X, excuse me, Nako, Carzzy, Hylissang. It's pretty good.
But did it look useful outside of that?
No.
To be fair, it was a very hard Sion game.
Yes, and Ziggs is much less mobile. Like, this is a champion that will get caught out by.
If they can kill him, they might be able to get quite a bit of plates.
Looking bot. Adam still has a ton of health, though.
Yeah, and he does have 2 lives. I think he might be able to clear the whole wave.
A lot of CC, though. They need to interrupt the Q to stop him from trying to clear the wave out. Flash back. Now starts to channel Q. Finally, a bit more CC coming down. Adam looks like he's going to fall. Well executed. Alvaro perfectly tanking the tower aggro. Adam will clear the wave. This is another strength of Sion. He gets to soak up so much. Find an exit kill or 2. Maybe hoping Rogue will be sloppy on the retreat and that they can get more. Ultimately, it does not happen as Adam does not have ulti. Remember, did ulti back to lane. Will be locked up. Chain CC is good there. Mirwan trying to keep the chain going, but Elyoyo the one in trouble. Will get taken down 1-for-1 thus far. Mirwan needs to run. Adam, very fast boy, but they want to keep the play going on to Malrang. Jojo Pune on the way in, taking a bit of damage from the zombie sign, but it might not matter. Malrang running, doesn't have level 6, and he's going to get dropped down.
And you can see that this comes a lot from...
Completion going to be big, and of course, just infinite push. Patrick caught out. The cleanse not going to do much here. Supa missing the first bomb. Will get knocked back into the minefield. Well played here. Backstep on the ulti 2. A second kill to follow the through. Patrick overconfident. It won't be Heartsteel for the Zen.
It will not be Heartsteel.
Which is correct.
Has he built weirdly once?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He's a changed man. Execute locked up. The initial stun does not connect, but that's a level 5 Alistair. He gets the headbutt pull, a good amount of damage, but there's no follow-up. Execute will drop.
And Rogue are able to get the Drake, but they're getting caught out.
Maybe the best option, but even then, Victor, a lot of the ability is so short range, right? You're just kind of E poking versus Q poking. But Mirwin sidesteps, waiting on the E until he says the Q come out. It looks like might not get the opportunity. However, decimating smash comes down.
Jojo.
Mirwin taken out. Jojo getting involved in the party. Wants to get the kill back on Adam. One more auto does it. That was completely unhinged.
And I mean, Jojo tries to save Mirwin here, but they're going to salvage it. They're able to get 2 grubs. I don't think... Oh, Larson? Oh, is he not gonna... I thought he was gonna E to try to steal it. I think he...
X flash.
Oh.
Execute. Q. Ulti. Too late. Ulti doesn't have enough health. Damage mitigation not enough. Yo-Yo wants to keep this one going. Instant ult onto Larson. Larson about to get locked up once again. Does manage to throw it on the ulti. Alvaro might fall. And he does.
And Rogue looks so disjointed.
Clearing mid wave.
Yeah, so it's hard to get that mid tower.
Is that still true when he has Swifties and
we got to dive on Adam.
Gonna try to lock up Adam. Does manage to get a decent Q off, but it is not going to matter. Unending Despair will provide no healing.
Mirwin?
Mirwin caught out on the top side. An even trade, but the tower falling now in favor of MKOI. And Rogue not really in a position to take that one down, so Koi happy to have the momentum advantage, using the strength of that Ziggs to knock it down quickly.
Rake for Koi, unless...
If Koi continue.
I mean, I think Execute and Patrick should be careful here. Kind of fake pressuring a little bit, but Jojo?
Patrick instantly ults. Well-layered CC this time around. Jojo Pune still does a shitload of damage, and Patrick does not do any damage! Oh, that's a feels bad.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick misplaced the combo there a little bit on the Varus. He starts off with E instead of ulting, so he doesn't get the Blight cooldown refund as fast as he'd like. But I think even if he plays it properly, it's just... He's too far behind Dracos. He just
take multiple members to stop him. But here's the Herald, instantly used. Because mid lane is already open, or mid lane is already open, this is so nice because it's such an easy decision.
Oh, they
but
didn't
instead,
even need the Herald. Oh.
The real Drift King. The real Drift King.
Oh?
It wasn't Adam.
Oh my god.
It was Alvaro all along. Where's he going?
No way he hits it.
He can't do it.
No
No
way.
one could drive the bus this good.
Oh!
He could drive the bus this good! Okay, well, that was actually pretty terrible.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that was awful. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He got caught in the
no.
sauce. He got caught in
That
the
was
sauce.
the coolest play I've ever seen right up until it was objectively inting, and then it was inting.
We got the Atakan start here from Koi and TP in from Adam. You're going to try to enter through this Tribush choke, but I think that's a mistake. You should try to enter through mid, through open space.
I think it's too late to enter through mid. They don't have enough time. 8K. Adam has to pull the trigger and just go.
Mirwin zoning here well. Oh, they're just
Pushing.
dropping it.
Oh, this is such a conservative choice. Maybe they get tier 1, but losing Otacon here is devastating.
They're not even going to get tier 1. They're going to try to get the Drake, but Koi have a top wave here that they're going to...
In the meantime, a pretty meager consolation prize, but it does slow MKOI's Drake stacking. Not that they were in too good of a position. Maybe an out for Chemtech Soul as Jojo will break the tower. Execute, decent combo. Alvaro caught out. Shattering Strike locking up a few members. Alvaro will fall again, but it's the false life, so just 200 gold given back to the side of Rogue, and doesn't really put a dent in the 5.5K difference between the teams. Flash back. Good ulti from Patrick. Mirwin doing a decent amount of damage back in the meantime. Super locked up, but nobody can follow up. Rogue getting one, but it's just the withdrawals. The bomb going to take Super over the wall into Patrick.
Super!
He just one-shots
Oh my god!
Oh, that feels bad. False life, back to base. A fake kill for a real kill. But 2 real kills.
Was that a good usage of the Atakan? Dunks on his head.
Oh no. It's an all-star game moment. That's not what you want to be seeing. You don't want to be getting styled on like
on
that.
stage. Oh. Wait, Jojo? Oh, he has the false life.
He still has the buff.
So he does chunk them down now. Let's see if they can get a tower off of this, but Adam's smart here.
Adam already lowering the health on the wave. Nope.
A great execute engage, or another Adam great ulti.
A possibility.
I mean, Larson and Malrang are both... Oh.
Execute. Knock back. Malrang can do a little bit of work here. Adam on the way up, but on the back half of this play, Elyoya has no ulti. Execute. He's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. Supa now unstoppable. The other team comes back, require some creative thinking.
Yeah. It's good Adam here is just buying some space though, deciding to drop this top wave. Just to, oh, Patrick?
Not gonna get caught up here, but that's ulti down. Elyoyo really does not take much damage. Execute drops again.
Oh,
now the follow-up engages here. Patrick isolated, caught out. A bit more money to the side of MKOI as yet another member falls. They might not even need the Baron. Malrang's supposed to be the strong member. Larson finding the first kill. Ulti doing decent damage here. We'll get a bit of extra money from the Raptors as well. But Baron is up and in the sights of Koi.
Yeah, and you can see that this rogue bot lane is just so weak. It's so hard to really do anything. He lands all his spells, but the damage is just not there. And now it's a Victor without ultimate. I don't know if Rogue can contest this, Dracos.
Lock up there from Adam, instant ult. The satchel does come down though to free him, to get them away.
To get them off the Nash.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Costs them Adam's flash.
If they play their cards right, can get one, I think, like, have the opportunity for one comeback.
A lot of HP though. Maybe it's enough. Oh, miss.
Alvaro on a flank here. Oh.
Alvaro. Oh, that was a good engage. Sion ulting out. Execute. Giving his body to create space for the rest of the team. May still burn to the Ignite. He will drop to Alvaro.
It's going to be just one kill for Koi here.
Looks like in a row, they've stopped the Nash from happening.
Yeah. And this is one of the side effects of having this mage bot lane. Oh, Patrick's got
instant engage. Patrick caught out. 4 stacks. Gonna get taken down here. Malrang likely to follow. This might just be the Baron or the game. Lockdown coming in. Malrang nowhere to go. That's the shutdown. Execute next. Larson doing what he can to hold on. Ulting just to clear the wave to hold on to some vestige of hope, but it just doesn't matter. They don't even need it. The tower falls to the satchel charge. Top lane open. Inhibitor up. They can push the wave in. They might just end it here.
And Koi are going to get everything here. They can get the 2 inhibs. They can choose to either try to end, or they can choose to go for Nash. Depends on how frisky they're feeling here. It looks like they want to play it safe. Oh, or maybe.
Follow up. Larson, good flash. Down for quite some time. Adam also ulting the Unstoppable, keeping him safe. Rogue, I mean, say what you want from Rogue. You will...
Patrick knows that him getting caught is bad. You don't need to tell him that him getting caught is bad. So showing love to the players rather than pointing out the obvious helps create a more positive community that is a better environment to be both a pro and a fan, in my opinion.
Flashback to you laughing 2 seconds ago.
Well, you can still laugh. Bringing comedy into all aspects of life is good.
Yep. We'll see if there are any comedic angles here for Koi on the closeout.
I think it should be a pretty clean end here, unless Malrang... Oh,
going over the wall, looking to lock up Mirwin. It's a good combo. The Jace should just get one popped here. Takes a bit of time, but they get the first kill. Supa and Jojapune untouched, but Larson locked out. Good start from coming in from Elyoyo. Larson just gonna get one shot. The Heartsteel Sejuani with red buff. Might be enough to finish the kill. Larson finally getting dropped down. Initially it looks so good. One more kill coming back. Elyoyo manages to live. And that's gonna do it. The Baron goes down.
Alvaro, what a beautiful engage there. I love the creativity from Malrang. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to have the second hit of his Q be on the plant, so that he immediately got the 3rd hit onto Jace, which knocked him up, but it's just too little, too late, and Koi are taking the Nexus home.
Credit to Koi. Outplayed, outmatched. We will see them a week break, and then they'll be here in playoffs. Rogue, it'll take a bit more time. Hopefully they can regroup, refocus, but today is a day for Koi. A bit of redemption here in what was a pretty rough week 3.
Yeah, a good bounce back wing. They just played it slow and steady. They had the game in their hands, I think, throughout the all stages of the game.
Certainly did. Vote for your Kira, the player of the game, at LEC on X. Elyoyo, Jojapune.
Something that can facilitate the dive with the Yone, but you don't really have that. Like, Kaisa can do that, but you don't want Yone to be the only person to shots. So this may be a little bit less concrete as it could have been from BDS's side.
But cement dries quick, so Kana's going to have to see how far he can put his imprint in. So onto Ice, the burst is there, grasping roots down. 113 takes it out, and that's well done. Look at bot side. In the meanwhile, that was a bit messy. I think Irrelevant just got 2 kills. He did. And, you know, BDS will be happy with that.
So there's ways to try and play around this Ornn in the bottom
side. Pushing the KC's bot.
Yeah, Gliss be able to clear it out, so not much here. Targamas going back up.
Again,
Targamas going a bit too far forward here.
Maybe crash down, but it's a bait. Targamas took it willingly. Shattering Strike with the Rel passive as well. 1 auto away. Targamas. Joke by the Dragons going on, just quickly before we get back into it. You know, because thinking about jokes. A duck walks into the bar, gets a couple of drinks for people in the bar. Everyone's like, yeah, you know, like that when the heck.
Void Seeker, it's the immediate killer instinct, and you can burst out the Ezreal on those quick trades, but may look for it here.
Maybe like this. Zenithblade follows through. Shield of Daybreak's not too bad. Kalista's getting damaged down. The True Shot Barrage, though, is about to take out Targamas. He gets flashed on and silenced by Ice, but now, as you said, all it takes is Kalista, and he flashes instead of getting that killer instinct, which comes from his eyes. A double over to the KC hyper carry, and one move is all it takes for KC.
And the Targamas may have gone down, but it was a valiant effort that nets the double kill for his.
That means it's just going to go over to BDS. So I get my answer of a question. If this is just going to be feats of strength, is it the objective? Because, I mean, with the grub, it's a half HP trade, just the Aurora thing, as Kana's about to get a fistful of damage into melee range. He plays with Ice, he flashes away. Call the Forge God doesn't land, though. Hang on a minute. BDS do get the kill, but they've used a lot for this. Targamas playing with time, but now he's playing with power. And Ice showcasing that firsthand under the turret. Wait, Vladdy teleported in just to get killed. This Herald charge is going to be cheeky. There's a smite there, but this time it ain't the hilly play. 113 has no backup. I remember Syzygy and like Typhoon for Gale Force. They're really cool names, you know, and I miss that. Unending Despair could be like absolute grief as there's a disengage from Paris. And again, here's the Ornn. He misses, but look, he'll just Bellows Breath, hit Targamas, and another turret goes down. The Wild Growth impacts that as well, as Ice just keeps getting all the kill credit. 4 and 1, almost made it 5 with Kalista on the side. And KC right now going to pick up Vladdy. Well, pick up a turret with Vladdy's help. That's a trade, Dagda, but I feel like we've got a Kanik Rookern as well. Good call on that, Dagda. TP's in. Nuke is also making his way over, so it's going to be a big fight, but a big fight if KC think to take it. Third Dragon.
Less room to get away from Irrelevant, and he knows it. He's going to call it in just a second, I feel like. KC have to be so careful with how they approach this.
Paris does get hit though, so that's good. At least some of the poke landing, but Call the Forge God now there, and in a choke. That's going to be trouble. It's onto Kalista as well. No chance. Easy engage as Irrelevant's on the front line, and at least Vladdy gets a great ulti off, but the follow-up just isn't there. BDS chase them down, and we could have told you 5 minutes ago that things are looking grim, but now the proof is definitely in the BDS pudding.
Yeah, caught in the corridor without the hall pass, and BDS slapped them into detention. Kind of though.
Almost.
But yeah, you're just trying to draw up 3DS so they're separated, and you can start to look for the poke, because in this, 3 versus 4, they can't do much, but there you go again.
It's Ragnarok again.
Oh, he calls
the flash. You're right. Irrelevant gets Yike. True Shot Barrage almost gets him. Searing Charge. I'm watching. Irrelevant is taking on 3, while the rest of KC try to get the carries. Bellows Breath, but Irrelevant walks it out. And that man is one fine Ornn, as BDS hold 5 for now, and KC have lost their support. They're engaged. Yike almost off the side as Aurora balanced.
Nuke was just fishing to see if he already got presence on mid. They have Vladdy on a rotation on side. This is a much better setup for KC. We're going to just play for poke without just being caught in that one position.
Soulflare doesn't hit though. Targamas into the fray. Bellows Breath, Call the Forge God, as you said. Which direction? Irrelevant, and lags it back, but it gets nothing. Into the middle though, Vladdy also gets nothing. Paris gets everything, and that's about that, isn't it? BDS, you blink, you look left and right, but everything is a puddle of death.
They just went for the all-in, and BDS were happy to call.
Put down the roots. It was great from BDS, and as they take down the Baron, KC are going to send Kalista to the sides to get a trade, but Baron's gone, Soul in the pocket, Artican's still there, but a quick reset from BDS thanks to this Baron will mean that we're going to get another 5v5 round.
Go for the all-in. As Vladdy goes over, Kalist goes in, Yike jumps in, but look at the Strangletorns. Great position there from 113. Kalist can't get into the fight. They're able to pick off Vladdy incredibly quickly. Targamas as well. There you go, look at that, man. Like, he knew. That was a great position.
Like, yo, him and Malrang are kind of crazy, no? And like 113 coming in, I mean, he's got a lot to prove.
Yeah, I mean, coming off of KC Blue as well, got to feel pretty nice to now be going up against his former team as well, and just being able to go, hey, it's looking pretty good on BDS, even if we're slightly further down.
It was the Linsus replacement, right? Like, they had Linsus in for a bit. I know there's... Ow! Nuke is emoting on him.
That's unfortunate.
Awawa. Got a 14 stack Magi's, and I'm here for it.
Even the Masterwork upgrade on the Shadow Flame as well, so a lot of damage coming in off of this champion right now, and now BDS. Again, I look like TP from Irrelevant, they can just hard force on this tower. There is zero KC can do here. Irrelevant just needs to ult to zone them. Well, they don't even need to. KC just have to back away.
Just with grubs as well. You got 4 grubs, you walk up. Mid's also under fire too. KC have to defend at their Nexus turrets, and they've got the Atacon buff, so A dive is imminent. A 29-minute game, a possibility. No spears connecting, and all of a sudden BDS are putting the final touches in. Vladdy steps up, Paris runs into the turret, and you can see the BDS are putting the focus in on one Nexus turret. Get rid of a little bit of deliverance in the way. BDS now have 5 people still in a healthy enough state with one less Nexus turret. Solar Flare comes down from Targamas. In goes Vladdy. Call the Forge God. Irrelevant looking Orny. As perfect as the setup was, as perfect as the spike down was, KC can't get a break. In 29 minutes, BDS moved from 3 to 4. I know Dagda's counting the Pentas, but it's all over Red Rover. And BDS end the split 4 and 5 with a rejuvenated roster.
I was convinced BDS were about to dive that in here at that Nexus turret, but not going to be the case. Instead, they will just take the win. Nicely done by BDS. And again, keep it simple, keep it easy, and you execute flawlessly.
I think BDS should be so proud to end the split like that. Of course, you can vote for your key player of the game, tell them how they ended the split. At LEC on X, strengths here for mid-jungle for Team Heretics. A lot to steal, actually. Remember, he can steal Cho'Gath ult, and he gets a permanent stack, so you get a big Silas.
Gonna try and come in onto the bottom lane.
Nice trading from Hunsama. Mystic Shock doesn't connect. Still watching the 2v2. Sten has to walk up. Remember, his flash is now down, but it's turned on its head. Great Valkyrie. Hunsama sidestep, but not today. Lebrov is left in a 1v2. He's going to try and trade onto Sten, but a Gleaming Quill heals up, but no. Flack had played that well. And the first blood goes over to Team from Scuttle, so excuse me, the only one placed is spotting Skumon right now as Sten. Quick engage through bot. Yeah, Hunsama just bullies him back, but he'll be fine. Gleaming Quill sustained with Sheo thinking about setting up for a dive.
Yeah, the bone plating is now gone on Lebrov, which is why that trade looked very one-sided, but level 4 hit, I'm not sure how much they want to go for this.
I mean, Sten's still in trouble. Zenith's blade is there, so he can't juggle. Sheo goes in first. Hunsama has nothing, and now he has nobody. Dead again, this time the kill over to Sheo.
G2 tried to immediately go in the offensive, but I think he kind of backed. Okay. Yeah, I'd be able to bring it up.
I had to.
Yes, I think for G2, they're just trying to opt in towards different lanes. Camilo still has the ultimate, though. He can chase it down.
All he needs is a Kingslayer, gets the landing, chain lash out, and last Spirit Rush to disengage. Caps is low. Flash still available for Caps. Camilo has run out of his ult.
Caps has one more charge, though. Goes in.
Oh, the flash. Duck flash away. Now Caps has him in his way. As Camilo Charm at max range. The kiss of death from Caps.
Caps shows that he's just too good for the rookie as he managed to get this over, but TP now from Carlson in behind. This is going to send G2 running. I don't know if you want to try and contest now.
Thinks about it. Blast Cone taken, Nature's Grasp in hand. Now he's front on, no flanking angle. G2 moving from the left and right at the same time. Nature's Grasp is simply a zoning tool on one. They get 4 grubs in the end for Team Heretics, but Solar Flare, they're still in trouble. Zenith Blade taken, quickness only onto one into the backline. You can see Caps has got their number, rolls in first, and so does Skumond. Team Heretics took this fight, and now they have to live with it. A Rapture, a knock, and Carlson will be blocked. Caps again. Oh, he takes it with the last auto. It's nasty, but G2 in the end just get all the blood to themselves.
It's 4 grubs for Heretics, but it's seen one.
Yeah.
Means that they're able to trade 1 for 1 against Caps.
I mean, 3 kills now on this Ari. Caught out as we come back to live, though, as Zenith Blade used to buy time, and Lebrov is in the thick of it yet again. Hunsama not going to block this one out because his support has flash, but still gets rocketed out. Lebrov dies second time this game, and you got to remember...
Either way, Heretics set up on Dragon. Big push on top side.
He's got a dinosaur skin. He's got the...
Yeah, it's like prehistoric.
Yeah. He's just the bones. Second Dragon for Team Heretics, by the way.
Yeah, and Euro's getting pushed from BB on that top side, so...
Ooh, interrupt. Solar Flare. Camilo, Zenith Blade. The CC layering is gorgeous. He just got lulled in, and Caps takes his free kill. 4 kills now in the mid laner, and he's still got it. Charm goes into the clone. Rapture goes nowhere. And Team Heretics now have to deal with this wave crashing in as G2 want to continue the dive. Broken Blade can take this one out. It's a quickness, it's a cyclone, but I still think Sten is boned. Caps gets the kill. Turret doesn't connect in the end. G2 are backing away. They've already got their killers. Skumond actually died. So it ends up being a trade.
Loses out on mid push. G2 get to establish themselves in River. And Caps, who has TP, is now matching on bot side. So Heretics jumping into Broken Blade is probably not the best position to be in.
And into Han Summer as well. They're just taking free poke for the time being. Caps teleports in, and now he's ready to get in the thick of it himself. TP coming a little bit later from Team Heretics as they've already been poked out. Remember, there is a feast available here for Broken Blade, and even though Camilo has one himself, let's see which goes off first. It's a smite, actually, for Team Heretics, but eaten alive! Monkey on the menu. G2 are poking them out as True Shot Raj does exactly that. Caps goes over the wall, the charm into Camilo again. He can't catch a break. He flashes away. It's a good knock-up. It's a good quickness. It's Corky land, but here he comes again. Hard Steel, Stand and Flacken both running because they know it's gone down fast. G2 are being chased by a primordial beast. Run, Flacken, that guy's not human.
And there's nothing the Heretics can do. Stand up on top. Yep. Yeah, you're getting the Dragon as well. So still G2 coming out with a lot of these objectives. At least a lead on the objectives.
I mean, stopping the Dragon sacking feels like one of the main things as well. Artican spawning in a minute, and that's going to be top side where Broken Blade sits with teleport, but just sits all the same. Invisible Wukong, it comes in, and guess what? Lebrov sent under the turret. Caps as well, took me by surprise. Instant double right before Artican. Nice pick from Team Heretics, and that was Sheo being sneaked. Caps had to pop the ulti at some point. Anyway, bit of a TikTok brain from me is Team Heretics. They're going to get TP'd on. Carlson in a bit of trouble in a 1v2. Heals up a little bit. Good Bramble Smash. Here's Broken Blade, though. That's all I think about each. Yes, another kill. The G2 song reigning supreme for Broken Blade. Oh, it's voracious. I almost pressed the wrong button. I was like, let's bring up Ruinous Artican. Low action. I doubt it because we're about to have a fight. Team Heretics, run for your life. True Shot Barrage tags him, and now that Camilo's here, he needs a big ult to steal. May I suggest the feast as Broken Blade gets a hard steal stack off the clone. That's balanced. Nature's Grasp sets him up, but here he is zoning off the jungler. Reset going to come through. It's a split fight, but Team Heretics get their support in just right, but Broken Blade has already silenced the deal. Camilo once again running into the Ahri this game has been the bane of his existence as Broken Blade starts the march. Left, right, left, right. Cap's going to do the damage so Broken Blade can sleep at night. Sten and Sheo, they're running to their turret. You can see that Han Summer ain't giving up the chase, and even though he's 1,500 gold behind that, Ezreal still means business as G2 move right back.
We've hit peak 1956. Desperately trying to do something, but the Shogun's massive. They just walked to Blacken.
G2 have their number, and in a turret now going down, as you can see. At least Team Heretics are trying to trade, but the question is, how far does it go? They don't have enhanced recalls. G2 are the only ones here who are going to be getting an inhibitor turret today. A Demolish proc. Broken Blade with 3 items with a Jack Show now as well. Just whittles down those turrets. Flank time.
It was my ultimate, but
needs Han Summer.
Yeah, right in Han Summer or Caps, because at every point in time, they just are so slippery. So even if you get this point and click onto someone, you might get returned.
There in return, yeah, you're right. And everyone's sent upwards. Here he goes again. Stack number 12. They're underneath with Artican buff, and Lebrov doesn't care. He'll withdraw while Turret's going to get beaten up. Caps is, meanwhile, in the middle of Narnia. Do not eat that Turkish delight. It comes with false promises as Caps still will withdraw. Burn down on Flacken. Oh, he's okay. Only just. Remember to walk in. He's not even at the Baron, which is just going to be feast upon, surely.
You even got the Lich Bane for Caps completed now, so he's going to pack a punch with those auto attacks after a full combo. So
yep.
Definitely assassinary, but Shale, that's a Lebrov.
Go for it again. A knock up, a Rapture once again, and there's a Carnivore in sight. Thank you again for another Heartsteel stack. A knock up only on the jungle, and guess what? There's going to be more in range. He's just running at them. Shale has to flash away, and look, a new target. Flacken has to flash away from Broken Blade, even if he dies. This guy is David versus Goliath, but this time, Goliath is winning. As he runs forward, it's Skewmon who now takes lead, takes charge. He sets the loudspeakers up to let him know. And G2 are going to finish 6-3. That's the perfect way to go.
There was just no killing the Shogun. They tried. They tossed everything. Plane, buildings, trees, but nothing could stop it. G2 will take the victory.
Little did we know, all it takes is a much better early game from Team Heretics and stopping G2 from getting a clinical win like that. Well-paced game. G2 ends 6-3, and I think we can start having faith again.
I mean, for G2, they went back towards basics. Good strong mid jungle, solid team fighting composition, and Broken Blade on a tank that can just walk through everyone.
Well, you can vote for your key player of the game. It's a Broken Blade skew onboard Caps. I mean, Caps had some pretty banger moments as between Flacket and Broken Blade. That's nice, especially Caps as well.
No spice, but still solid drafts, right? Team fighting on both sides. Much more kind of dive orientated on Fnatic side, thanks to both the Gnar, the Rel, and the Yone. But you got a decent amount of range on SK side and long range engage.
Jump away, but his flash was burnt before in the trade. So as Mickey face checks this, now spots Loopy out. He's once again the saving grace, not only for mid, but now for top as Isma's trying to come up here. Make it even better for them.
Yeah, Mickey did just mount up though, which means he's got a long cooldown, so they're going to look for the dive off of that.
The flash, the barrier picked up. Loopy's still going to die here. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Mickey is still alive to defend as an instant teleport from Humanoid to come and help out top lane, but everyone's already gone, so for SK they get first blood.
Yeah, I saw
that can really run away with the game when she starts snowballing with a lead. Say the same as Razork, now set up with Loopy just here. Good dodge, sidestep up. Ignite's still down though, and with these autos, Loopy is going to die. Dies to Razork, so both junglers now on the board as Oscarinen was coming in to join. Worrying about the adventurers, Upset now hits level 6. Heading up to help contest Scuttle is Isma on a ward right now. Razork's not level 6 either. It's still going to be a fight though, but Razork just hit 6 now. Humanoid also with a Fate Sealed as Loopy has to get out of there. Chance Corruption misses. And look, Mickey's behind them. Fate Sealed onto a bunch of weeds. And down goes the bush as Fnatic find themselves a kill. Isma's just dead thanks to Herbology.
To catch Fnatic as they're coming through their own jungle or as they are trying to come into river, because that's where they'll be grouped in favor of what SK's composition strengths are.
Should we talk about Xayah and how broken that is, her ability to just set up plants and then walk away? As you know, even now, watch this, onto Genax, there we go. Set up again, Fate Sealed, upset! The biggest cross-map yoink! I mean, he wasn't that far away, but still, he wasn't even involved in the play, and he just takes it.
That's one of the...
Going to be a follow-up engage. Oscarinen about to go into the Mega Gnar, and he's jumping in. Flash burnt by Genax. Isma also in trouble now as well. A Searing Charge might need a disengage here, but instead to run away is Genax. Slow still there. Fnatic still chasing up because bot turret went down in the meanwhile, so they know where their cards are drawn as this Ornn is going to die. Isma now threatening. They're going to get called the Forge God. It layers to no one. That train to freedom, I guess, as Oscarinen goes into Mini Gnar again. We are getting a bit loopy with this play, and when I'm talking about the player is Razork cleans it up. The Poppy Bop is short. And when
that's really where they want to be focusing, but unfortunately, not going to be able to play for those side lanes much, and no real mid wave to speak of. Means it's kind of just Fnatic. Sorry, overcompensate. They will compensate on this bottom side, but I actually think it is worth, because you can see Humanoid doesn't feel comfortable at that ultimate to stick around, so potential to hold on to everything.
I think the turret might drop. I mean, wait for the demolish. There's still a minion wave coming in fresh, and it's taking up aggro, but Oscarinen gets out because it's being held right back, interrupted by Mickey. A Strangled Thorns around the neck, and down goes Genax for the third time.
Mid tower for the moment, but I think this is where pushing those waves a little further, establish your vision, and maybe go for the all-in. Oh, they get Rahel.
From Mickey, True Shot Barrage, upset. So nicely done from the duo yet again as Humanoid is waiting for his ulti. Hasn't been spotted out. The Fate Sealed into Loopy and the support, taking the full brunt of this Yone. Humanoid has his flash available. It'll reach, it'll match. He'll get smashed, but as he snaps back, Humanoid ignite, he survives. A bit of moon from Isma. As Upset goes over, he's just taking every fight. You can see him and Mickey feeling so confident. Isma looking for the turnaround. The crash down's good. Isma's ulti, it's only a one-man. It's onto a Rel, that matters not. Upset again, just arcane shifts and Isma's taken out. The flair of this 80 carry cannot be justified in this single game. Upset's clean with it. Razork is too. And Fnatic are now 9-1 at 18 minutes.
The TP top from Oscarinen seals the deal for SK.
And then there needs to be like there needs to be some kind of check, some kind of mathematics back end. But seldom have I seen a team in any region, apart from a solid few over years, finish that dominant in regular season. Don't tell me there were more.
We had 2 8-1s in summer.
Oh, damn it. Well, Reek is going to flash away, and maybe as Luna comes down, Happy New Year. Isma pulls the hammer, but Oscarinen's now joined in. Upset, still alive, and as long as he's free.
The way they would have wanted to start off the season, nor the way that they would have liked for Reeker and Genax to make their return to the LEC, but
capturing the snitch, I mean, first of all, shouldn't be the end game anyway. It should be 150 points, and then you have to get the point limit of 300. That's what it should be.
Why 300?
Quidditch is so dumb. I'm just telling you. Quidditch is Atakan, how good is he for the game? You can all answer that as SK can't even get near. Loopy just sends out the oldie. Call the Forge God into nowhere. Train coming home. Oscar and ultis into the wall. Genax flashes out, better late than never as Upset is now targeting. Chains of Corruption, cleanse away. It's going to spread to Oscar in the back. True Shot Barrage, nails everyone. Isma's up next. Upset and Mickey right now, the best bot lane in the league. You can converse, you can say, I've been very upset coming into Europe. People go, hey, you call it soccer.
Yeah. Well, see, football for me is actually soccer, but also the Gaelic football. Which is our national sport.
See, we got football.
So football and football.
We got AFL, Australian Football League. Oscar might be dead, but he's not really dead. He's going to turn into an angel and soar. Everyone's going in, call the Forge God again. Captain Flowers skin sets it up nicely. Oscar's getting a bit of help from Upset, though. So while it's a trade, Upset's now in a 2v1, ready to GA, get the True Shot Barrage off, because that works somehow. And SK, they do get a beneficial kill. Well, call it what you will, but Teleport going to be burnt mid as Razork's now here behind enemy lines. And Fnatic are up 10,000 goal lead, but to be fair, it was a lot closer for a lot longer. Mickey's ready to go in. SK are going to find a flank. This is their moment. They're going to prove themselves and rise, but Humanoid, I mean, heavy as the crown riders. Loopy has to run. Steadfast is out. And now even up against the wall, Razork pokes him and Upset's just over the wall. Locked around by Loopy is nice, but Mickey's ready to finish off the kill. Ignite does it by Razork anyway. Oh no, that was the first kill Mickey wasn't a part of. Voting for after the game.
Upset?
Oh, Mickey. A pity vote. No, he has been good. There's no pity.
But yeah, I think for Fnatic, they're not actually going to be that worried about it. This is a team that is dominating. Things are looking good. They might even 2v1? Sorry, 2v3?
Combo. It might not matter. That's rare from Humanoid. Been watching a bit of Xiaohu as Isma just gets away, holds Flash in tow, but they don't even have a
He still has Smite.
Yeah, but he can't get in range. He was scared of dying quick. But what I don't like is a 15-minute Baron and the game's over at 18 minutes. You know, I guess it is swift play. It makes sense. It's in the name.
It feels more like Wild Rift.
True. 13.8k. 1,400 now. That's not the amount. 14k about to come through. Okay. TP comes in. Rika was pushing top. They need to lose no more gold. Fnatic, 6,000 to go. They need to get another team fight and not end. I don't think that's possible. For the game. I couldn't imagine having a kebab before the game. It's just so heavy. Anyway, enough about my stomach problems. Fnatic, third turret. Waves coming in. This one is dead, maybe. A grand fight from Loopy. They've set up Oscarinen, but he's just not dying.
Oh,
Fate
Mickey!
Sealed. Mickey sets it up. It looks messy, but the problem is that SK just don't do anything anymore. A double for Upset. Come on, son. End it with a quadra kill. He won't get a penta, but he won't get a... he'll barely get a triple anyway. Isma sits behind. I'm sorry, 17,000 gold. We're 3,000 off. It's got to be close, but it's not going to be a 20k lead. They're going to dive. They're going to jump. Mickey finally dies. And in the end, Fnatic end the split. 8-1. Top dogs of the LEC. Is this Fnatic split? Is this Fnatic's year?
It feels a bit inevitable. G2 have risen through the ranks quite a bit, now ending in third place, but still, this seems like a Fnatic of old, a team that would sit at the top of the table. 2017, the last time they won.
God,
this feels like you can finally break that curse.
It's 8 years ago, Dagda. Like, it's been G2, hasn't it? Every single...